Part 1. You are going to listen to 4 people talking about a new restaurant. Each person has a different role. Listen carefully to what each speaker says and decide who they are. Write the numbers 1 to 4 next to the correct job title. Speaker 1.
Last Saturday, my sister and I decided to try the new restaurant near the main train station. We had heard about it from a friend who said the food was really good. We booked a table for 7 p.m., but traffic was bad, so we arrived 15 minutes late. At first, the host said they gave away our table, and I was really upset. But the manager came over, apologized, and found us a new table. That was nice of him. The menu had a lot of choices: pasta, seafood, burgers, even vegetarian meals. I ordered grilled salmon with lemon sauce, and my sister had lasagna. Everything was fresh and tasty. The atmosphere was warm and friendly, and we even shared a dessert, a chocolate brownie with ice cream. The service could have been a little faster, but overall, it was a great experience. I'd go back again with friends.
Speaker 2.
I've been working here for about 4 months now. I usually start my shift at 3 p.m. and finish around 11 at night. The afternoons are quiet, but by 6:30 it gets really busy, especially on weekends when lots of people come in to eat. My job is to welcome people when they arrive, take their food orders, answer any questions about the menu, and make sure everything goes smoothly while they're here. Sometimes things get stressful, like when we have large groups or someone isn't happy with their food. But I really enjoy meeting different people every day. Last week, one woman gave me a nice tip and thanked me for remembering her favorite dish from her last visit. That made me smile. I also help clean the tables and prepare things between customers. It's hard work, but it's helped me speak more confidently and be better at working with others.
Speaker 3.
I opened this restaurant with my brother 7 months ago. We've both worked in food service before, but this is the first time we've had our own place. We chose this location because it's near offices, shops, and a big bus stop. Lots of foot traffic. My role is to manage the business. I take care of the budget, pay the staff, speak with suppliers, and make sure everything runs smoothly. I also check the customer reviews online and try to improve things. For example, people said the lighting was too dark, so we changed it. My brother focuses more on the kitchen, while I handle the customers and daily operations. Right now, we're planning to extend our hours and add live music on weekends. It's a lot of work, but seeing happy customers makes it worth it.
Speaker 4.
I get to the restaurant early every morning to check the ingredients and prepare the kitchen for the day. I work with a small team, just 2 helpers and someone who washes the dishes, and together, we make everything from starters to desserts. I really enjoy coming up with new recipes and trying different ideas. But it's also important to make sure the food is always fresh and ready on time. We change the menu often, usually every few weeks, depending on what's in season. This month, for example, we added pumpkin soup and apple tarts. On busy nights, things move fast, so I stay focused and try to keep the team calm. We help each other and try to stay organized. What I love most is when customers say they enjoyed their meals. That always makes the hard work feel worth it.
You will hear one person talking. Listen carefully and answer the questions. Choose the best answer A, B, or C. You will hear the recording only once.
Last year, I moved into a shared apartment for the first time. Before that, I'd always lived alone. So I was worried about what it would be like to share my space with someone. My roommate, Sasha, was already living in the apartment, so I moved into the spare room. On the first day, she helped me carry boxes, showed me where everything was, and even made dinner that evening. I was surprised at how kind she was. The first few weeks went well, but we had some small issues, like the time I forgot to wash the dishes or when she played music late at night. At first, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to make things awkward. But one day, we sat down and had a real talk about our routines. After that, things got much better. Now we've been living together for almost a year. We're not best friends, but we get along. We take turns cleaning, respect each other's space, and sometimes even cook meals together. Living with a roommate has taught me to be more flexible and understanding. I don't think I'd go back to living alone anytime soon.
Running a marathon had always been one of my big goals. Last January, I finally signed up for one in my city, and I had 4 months to train. At first, it was really hard. I could only run about 2 kilometers before I felt exhausted. But I made a plan. I ran 3 days a week and slowly added distance every week. The biggest challenge wasn't the running, it was staying motivated. Some mornings it was cold or rainy, and I just wanted to sleep in. But I kept reminding myself of the feeling I would have at the finish line. I also joined an online group where people shared their training tips and struggles. That helped a lot. The marathon was in May. It was hot that day, and I was nervous at the starting line. But once I started running, I found my rhythm. People were cheering, holding signs, and giving water along the route. Around the 30th kilometer, I almost gave up. My legs felt like they were made of stone. But I kept going and finished in just under 5 hours. Crossing that finish line was one of the proudest moments of my life.
For the last 8 months,
I've been volunteering every weekend at a local animal shelter just outside the city. I first visited the place with a friend who adopted a dog from there, and I instantly felt connected to the animals. So, I decided to help out. At first, I wasn't sure what I could do. I didn't have any experience working with animals, but the staff were really welcoming and showed me everything. Every Saturday and Sunday morning, I help clean the animal enclosures and prepare food. It's a bit messy, but it feels good knowing the animals are safe and healthy. After lunch, we usually take the dogs for a walk. Some of them are a little nervous at first, especially if they were rescued from difficult situations. But over time, they become more confident and affectionate. One dog, Bella, wouldn't let anyone touch her for the first few weeks. Now she runs to me when I arrive. Apart from caring for the animals, I also help with adoption events. We organize small gatherings where people can meet the animals and ask questions about adoption. I've learned how important it is to match the right pet with the right person. Not everyone is ready to take care of a pet, even if they love animals. The shelter takes that very seriously. Volunteering here has changed how I see things. It's taught me to be more patient and more responsible. It's also helped me realize that I want to work with animals in the future, maybe as a vet assistant or trainer. I've made some great friends here, both two-legged and four-legged, and I always leave the shelter feeling like I've done something meaningful.